From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a run. Here's the rookie from Penn State. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Mayfield to throw it. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And out across midfield down to the 45. Mayfield down. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. The Bengals at 2-8 now in the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Regular. Good.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. This defense for the Vikings, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. To throw, Mayfield. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. Flush to his right. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things on the ball downfield.
And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. Remember, he was drafted and released by the Vikings. The kick by Carlson is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Zaire Franklin. You talk about this Bengals defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
They spent the week at practice, and we know our rating's not that great. And we know we're facing the number 1 passing team in the league. But there are some things that we can do to give ourselves a chance in this game.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields dancing to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up second down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
Escaping the pressure right. Pass complete right side to Bowers. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott.
To throw is Fields. This will be caught just inside the 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
And, Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Mayfield looks to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. T.J. Edwards able to get in there and drop him behind the line. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Fields. On the move to his left. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Bengals drive about to get going.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Mayfield. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
He's going to go up top again. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Back to throw, Fields. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. He's into space past the 25. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. Fields going to change things up here.
Line up. Here we go. All right.
To the right side and caught by Dell. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Jake Moody now on for the field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Isaiah Pacheco.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year.
And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is now 17-3.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Here's Mayfield.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
3rd down and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Hey, alert 33. What's that?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
What's that?
Going to the air again with Mayfield.
He's going to drop this one down for Chubb.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That complete to Downs.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now back to throw. This is caught. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Fields now to throw. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Following the interception, Mayfield escaping the pressure right.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Mayfield to throw it. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Throwing, Mayfield. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Mayfield down.
This pass left side to Downs. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb.
Brian Brzee, the man to bring him down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Real. Done.
To throw, Mayfield. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Josh Downs with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Bengals have cut the lead back down to 2. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Now Fields.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That good for 19 and a first down.
Here we go.
Again, it's Pacheco.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Kind of surprised they accept the penalty.
The only thing that comes to mind for me is they want to move them back 5 yards because they feel good about their defense. But in most situations, you take the down. That's what counts more.
Stopped short of the 25, and that second effort got him a couple extra. Fields. He'll buy some time right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Here we go. Good.
Tracy going to get it on first down.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Rolling to his right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Justin Fields
Taking it in from 7 yards away.
and the Vikings will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes this a 9-point game.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out looking. And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That offense trying to erase that deficit, get a little bit closer here and climb back into this game in the third quarter. Instead, they further their disadvantage, Charles, with a pick six.
And that defense came out willing to do anything necessary to defend that lead. I think they looked around the huddle and said, who's going to make the big play? Who's it going to be? And the person who just ended up in the end zone with the football, he was the one that answered the bell.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. Mayfield looks to throw. Flushed out right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Back to throw here. They set up the screen to Chubb.
He's across midfield.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Mayfield.
Now this taken in by Downs.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Up the middle they go. Tally. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down and inches. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
From the gun, Mayfield.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. They'll set up to throw. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Powering his way forward. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
They'll set up a throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
And again, it's Mayfield. Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Knox. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Reek Woolen.
And nothing but daylight ahead. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick six.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only do they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick sixes, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Airing one out for Boyd. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Here's Mayfield. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Here we go.
Here's Fields.
Oh, he bowls over him. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
A shotgun snap, Fields. That's to Bowers once again.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
Now Mayfield.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. Flushed out right.
That is caught.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Eluding the pressure, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
That's down the field for Jefferson.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now.